Welcome to the You, Me, and Disney podcast. Hi, welcome back. I'm Nikki.
I'm Shawn.
How's it going?
It's been better.
Right? It's, again, raining. Yesterday was like a monsoon in this area. The rain has just been... So when people wonder why New Englanders are hard and mean...
Yeah, like granite.
It's because we have crappy weather.
The worst.
All the time.
I was telling your mother-in-law, I was like, I absolutely hate it here.
You were telling my mother-in-law, or you were telling
my
your mother?
Your mother. I was like, I absolutely hate it here. I was like, between the snow, that becomes unbearable. And then I was like, spring is no longer even a thing. And, like next week, it's going to be just straight up 90 degrees and we're going to be sweating to death. So
that I won't care about. What I have an issue with is it's going to be super nice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
And then it's supposed to rain again Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
For the weekend. Yes, just in time.
Just in time for my depression to kick
for
back in.
Sports. Well, hey, let's get
happy though. Let's talk about the Disneyness.
Talk about fun stuff.
All right.
It's top of the month treat.
Yay.
Random breaking format from our news. So we're going to talk about something special. I hinted about this last week. Going back a couple weeks ago, we were talking about a gentleman that basically condemned Disney and said he spent $1,400 in one day bad-mouthing Disney, basically saying they're wicked overpriced and everything else. So one day, his family of 5, he's a Florida resident. So that gave me the idea of how much does it really cost to go on a small Disney vacation, not a week-long vacation. Let's call it a getaway. So what I did is, and this is what I love. I love planning out a trip. I love coming up with a round number, being like $100. What can I do for $100? And then basically, seeing what I can do. So what I did here, I didn't go with a budget. I went with a bunch of different scenarios.
Okay.
And you basically pick which one fits for your budget. So what I did is,
love it.
And I guess even before we jump to that, do you have any housekeeping?
I feel like was supposed to have housekeeping.
Yeah.
In full transparency, I didn't write down whatever I was supposed to do. Epic fail. So no, I have nothing. Do you?
No, I don't think I have anything.
Last time was light news anyway.
Yeah, it was so light. A couple of shows have opened up, so we've been talking about. We'll talk about that next week. Yeah, I don't think there's any more housekeeping.
Okay.
I think basically this is gonna be maybe a little bit longer. Let's see what we can pack in here.
All right, go.
How did I start with my vacation, or how did I start with my trip? I wanted to do a 4-day getaway. So the way I thought about it was
3 nights. No.
So leaving Thursday.
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, coming home on Sunday. So for us, we have 2 options to get to Disney.
Yep.
We either drive or we fly. This is not part of my Disney day. This is a little bit above and beyond because we have the option. And I think what I wrote down is if I were to drive, it would roughly cost me about $450 in gas round trip. So I called it miscellaneous. So basically, $450 to drive for gas, and that's it. If I wanted to drive straight through or a couple bathroom breaks, some snacks and stuff like that.
Takes us 24 hours.
Takes us 24 hours, 22 hours to be exact.
Actually, no, with all the stops and stuff, it takes 24 hours.
Right. So where we live. So to cut it short, I chose some flights. I chose JetBlue is our preferred carrier, leaving out of, I'll just say Connecticut. Leaving out of Connecticut is one of our airport options, flying into MCO. We have on our JetBlue card currently 2,700 points. So that would mean
2,700 or 1,000?
Sorry, 27,000 points. So for our family of 4 to fly down to MCO round trip, $700.
So that's using all of our points.
All
plus
of our
$700?
points plus $700.
That's a ripoff.
I don't think so at all. I thought it was a pretty good deal.
No, I think that's
round trip, leaving Thursday night. I gave us 2 options here. Leaving Thursday night at 6:50 at night and getting there at 9:50 at night. Coming back 7:30 at night, leaving there at 7:30 at night, getting back at 10:30 here.
Did you intentionally pick the shittiest vacation way to start your vacation? So you went right out of the gate like, I'm going to start the shittiest way
So you're
to
listening.
piss my wife off.
You're thinking about this as a good vacation. I'm thinking about this as this is an economical getaway. How could I do this for the least amount of money? And you'll see, I actually have other air flights to accommodate it.
Okay.
So if that doesn't fly, here's the thing. If that doesn't fly, we could leave for an additional $100 at 6 a.m. and get in at 9 a.m.
Okay.
But still having a whole day Sunday. I wanted to maximize it because I knew I was only doing this for 4 days. I wanted to maximize my time there. So total $840. I could be there from 9 a.m. Thursday morning and be there until 7:30 Sunday night. So the kids could go back to school on Monday. That's how I planned it. Hear me out.
Okay.
What do you think so far?
I think that for some reason when you plan these, you think you're 22. Nope, it's my turn because I'm instantly so worked up and so mad.
This is a fictional trip, by the way. This isn't real. Oh, by the way, this is, I chose this for June. I chose random date.
What days?
June 26th through the 29th. Sorry, go ahead.
So June 26th through the 29th. So first of all, is this high park time?
And I'll get into the prices later. Based on the pricing, all the pricing was exactly the same regardless going forward. All those deals and all those specials that we saw are not reflected on the date calendars for tickets at all.
I'm sorry, repeat that. I have zero.
So when you go to get your park ticket and it's like choose your date and you see the calendar and the price on the calendar, there were no savings. I'll tell you where I saw the savings later, but based on park ticket reservation system for your individual one-day ticket, all the tickets were what we've always seen, like Magic Kingdom for $180 and things like that.
Well, so I think we need to jump into this and talk about I think we need to jump into this because obviously, yes, you and I are talking about this as like a fictional trip. But if we are doing this as providing information to others, then it doesn't matter what we're flying or where we're flying out of or what time.
That's why this is miscellaneous. This is our airfare is miscellaneous. I'll talk about when we get there.
If this was a fictional quick trip, leaving at 6 a.m. on a Thursday, getting out at 9 a.m. So the children are already out of school, so we don't have to take anyone out of school.
Correct.
You and I would have to take 2 days off of work, which we both have vacation time. So if you have vacation time and you're willing to burn it, totally good. I like getting there at 9 a.m.
So do I,
many reasons. One, now that they got rid of Mears and they got rid of Disney transportation, you literally can, once you land in taxi.
Don't jump ahead of me.
Then go. Then go. Then
okay.
Don't ask me how I feel about it.
I want you to know about the times. I don't want you to kind of jump
6 a.m. to 9 a.m. is totally fine. And coming home, I totally forgot that you gave dates, so it doesn't matter for the kids going back to school. But I can tell you for myself, I'm not going back to work after
coming home on
7:30 and getting home at 10:30 and really getting home in bed for 1 a.m.
Yeah, you might have a later day the next day. Okay. Again, this is my.
Are you going to a park on Sunday?
Listen.
You're bothering me with your whole format.
I have 4 options.
Okay, so
I'm not trying to sell you on a vacation. My whole idea is one guy presented an idea that Disney was wicked expensive for $1,400 in one day.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 4 scenarios.
Then let's get into it.
And guess what? All of them are more than one day.
Okay, then let's get into it.
So this is our time. We have every one of these scenarios, that one common factor is they are all Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
That is the one common factor.
Same dates.
Same dates, all of them. Same dates.
Okay.
Here's the other common variable.
Now I'm happy where we are. Okay.
Okay. So to be clear, I'm not trying to sell you on this vacation.
Okay, just making sure.
But maybe in the back I am trying to sell you on this. But hear me out. Hear me out. I'm giving you 4 options, basically a la carte. You choose what fits for you.
Love it.
We have to take airfare because I know we're not going to drive, because if we drove,
we'd have to leave Wednesday.
We'd have to leave Wednesday. We'd be back on Monday. So literally our 4-day vacation has now become 6 days.
Yeah, no.
So for us, we would have to fly in order to make this worthwhile. And It's only an additional $200 when I balance out gas. But if you're a local, maybe you live in Georgia, maybe you live in Alabama, maybe it's a 6-hour drive for you.
Perfect. Yeah.
Or you live in Florida. I just wanted to show you options where you could go and it's less money.
I love it.
So let's say hypothetically, this is our one option.
Yep.
Our one option is a travel day. Oh, I picked out the cheapest hotel I could find presently for those dates was All Star Sports.
So the 26th through the 9th, All Star Sports. Never stayed there.
Yes, we stayed at All Star Music. Yeah, you're right. Never stayed at sports. Yep.
Was it? Yes.
It was music, yeah, because the jazz and all that.
Okay, All Star Sports.
Yes, All Star Sports. It was the cheapest room was $162 a night.
That is dirt cheap for Disney.
That's pretty cheap. It's not the $99 that I was talking about.
Those are gone, I think.
Gone. Could not find them at all.
They're gone.
I've been looking for a week. Those tickets are gone. They use those as what we call in marketing.
Bait and switch.
Oh, bait and switch or a leader. Like a leader. Basically gets you there and you start looking for it and you're like, oh, must be sold out. But I'm already here, so I'm going to start buying something. You know.
So as far as hotels go and as far as pricing it compared to what we've paid in the past, we stayed at peak season at All Star Music, and I think it was like $269 a night.
Yeah, it was $100 more.
So it's $100. So instantly savings.
Instantly savings.
Okay, so 162.
So this is the common variable for all these scenarios that's going to stay the same. The hotel is $552. Okay.
So you only picked All Stars.
No, I have another scenario later on that does do the Caribbean because it was a little bit more if you wanted a little bit more.
Okay.
But the constant variable for all of these is the All Star for 4 days. Checking in Thursday. And you might get lucky. You might get in there at 10 o'clock. They might have and they've had a room ready for you.
Love it.
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, checking out Sunday. So your hotel is $552. That is with tax and everything. If you're driving, that is including your car parked on the property.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's included.
Okay.
Excuse me.
You're so excited.
I loved it. This is what I love doing the most.
Mm-hmm.
I love the preparation of Disney more than going to Disney. You know that.
I know.
We this is what we live for.
All right. So the common variable is $552 from Thursday to Sunday, June 26th through the 29th.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it. Now here we go. My number one option.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I've allocated us $150 a day for food. Okay.
That's about average.
So $150 a day. So remember, we're a family of 4.
Mm-hmm.
If it is $10 a meal because you're doing quick service and you're doing kids meals, that's $50. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep.
$150. It is not allowing any real wiggle room, but I'll give you that later. Okay.
Yep.
If let's say a kid wants to skip a meal, so then that's a little extra money back in the piggy bank, but it's $150 a day.
Okay.
So option 1 is just going down to Florida and staying in a hotel. But here's the kicker. You get a water park now.
Oh, your first day there.
Your first day there at 9 a.m. You're at a Disney hotel. You are going to a Disney water park. You are eating $150 a day.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to go shopping at Disney Springs. $1,000. Even.
Yeah?
Yeah. For a 4-day vacation with the water park included, with food, $1,000. If you didn't want to eat, and guess what? Let's say hypothetically you don't have kids. Well, guess what? You now deducted a bunch of money out of that. Let's say you brought your own food, you Instacarted food. The food can go up or down, but the price for itself is for this 4 days, $552. That is your room and your water park.
Yeah.
That's a good deal, right?
Yes.
How that guy sold $1,400, I'm selling 4 nights in a hotel, in a Disney hotel, and a water park for $552. How does that sound?
That sounds amazing.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because the water park is free.
Yeah.
Right.
And that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That is their standard package no matter what now.
Correct. Because that is now, if you stay...
That's because a lot of people aren't utilizing
the hotel and the water park. And that's what I was saying when it bothered me so much that this guy was like, it's $1,400, so expensive. And I was like, actually, it's not. You're doing it wrong. I was like, there's ways where you can do it where for that amount of money, you can get a lot more. And I'm going to continue to go into how much more.
Because the hotel itself is a vacation.
Correct.
There are things to do. If you ever just went to the hotel, they have movies every night.
Correct.
We've done s'mores under the stars.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So cute.
Oh, the pools.
Pools.
The sun.
Our daughter, one time, we did tie-dye. Granted, the tie-dye was money, but it was only $10.
Yep.
It was only $10 at the time.
Still has the pillowcase to this day.
Yeah, you can do a pillowcase. You can do a T-shirt. And they provide that. So it's not like you have to like... So there are things to do just at the hotel. They have, dancing every day and things for the kids to do every day. So there are
scavenger hunts, things like that.
If you just went to the hotel, it's a vacation.
And you can still, I know you could still take the bus route. You could still, if
ride
you
the
want,
Skyliner.
You could ride the monorails and do a whole monorail cross and go visit all the other hotels.
Yep.
Like you can do as little as you want or as much as you want. Like the shows. So over at Disney Springs, they do the outdoor shows. Those are all free.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like you don't have to go buy food or you don't have to do anything.
I know one of the years we went and rode the Skyliner when it first came out, just to ride the Skyliner.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah. So
$552 for your hotel, $150 for food every day is a grand total of $1,000 for 4 days, not including flight.
Correct. And the way that I did this, so here's the way that I did this. I basically allocated for a family of four, $450 worth of food. How you break that up, whether it is $100 a day or, because you could do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then you have a little bit extra, or Thursday, you eat a heavy lunch because that's your travel day anyway, and then you have $150 for Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I allocated $450 for food. That's more than enough.
That's enough for us. So
our family of four.
That's enough for our family of four. We are not big breakfast eaters.
We're not.
So we typically are lunch and dinner people.
Well, what if you ate a big breakfast, skip lunch, and then do a big dinner? So that's how you
Correct.
kind of with it.
Or like if you're at Magic Kingdom, you have a big breakfast. I'm a huge fan of spring rolls and churros and all of that snack.
If you want to snack all day and just do corn dog nuggets, churros, $150 is that's it. You're eating all day long.
All day long.
Like, and that's why I allocated $150.
Okay.
Right?
So that is number one option.
Number one option. That's the least expensive.
Yep.
You're there, you're at Disney for a 4-day vacation for $552.
Well, for the hotel, be clear, because
Hotel and water park.
For
$552. And you could live off of saltines and goldfish and peanut butter jelly sandwiches if you really wanted to.
Yes.
Okay. Here's my next option.
All right, go.
So travel day is Thursday.
Yep.
Okay. With the water park. Friday, hang out at the pool. Saturday is Magic Kingdom. So I priced it out for a family of four for Magic Kingdom. And this number is going to blow your mind. $778 on a Saturday at Magic Kingdom is the most expensive day. Being a non-Florida resident was only $778 with tax.
Didn't he pay $900?
$995 or something insane.
So did you preface that one of our people is below 10?
And I did. One of our children is below 10. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that right there is $1,300. Oh, I'm sorry. And then Sunday going to Disney Springs. Because you remember, we're leaving later Sunday night.
Yeah.
So that is a packed vacation. That is a pool day at the pool. Or, I'm sorry, a water park, a pool day at the pool, a park day at Magic Kingdom, and then Disney Springs all day. $1,330. Wow.
So you are saying.
Wow.
So you're saying, are you sure?
Yeah, I did the math 5 times.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got it written right here.
So this bozo
went it's a $1,400 bozo guy.
Hollywood Studios.
For 1 day in Disney Springs and said he spent $1,400. Yes.
Oh, are you including the $150 for food?
No.
Oh, so see?
Well, here you go. Here you go. You want me to add the food in?
Yeah.
Okay. $450 for food, $1,780. $1,780. So $300 more than what he claimed is 1 day at Hollywood Studios.
You have spent 4 days.
I've got 4 days of parks, pool, water park, and shopping fun for $17.80. And again, that is giving the most for food. Like that is being very generous with food. We don't have to. I skip meals all the time. So let's say
We don't in Disney though.
but if I skip a couple meals, a couple bucks here or there, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying, listen, I've already beat that guy's price. I already beat it.
Yep.
4 days, I've already beat it. Like I'm not going to try to keep it below. But what I am saying is for a little bit more, like for $1,780, that is a legit 4-day vacation.
And on top of it, if you're a Disney adult and it's just two of you going down there,
You cut it in half.
you cut that in half.
Cut your park tickets in half. So I don't know if you have your calculator.
Yep.
Because I didn't think about it that way. Like if you're just, if you're, maybe you want to go on like a little honeymoon or a little getaway, just the two of you, cut those ticket prices in half. It's probably $350, give or take $375, and cut the food in half to $200.
So park tickets were $195.
Well, one of them's a little bit less. They were $170. They were $179 plus tax. Yeah, like I said, there's.
I'll just take the $195 and because that's what it.
Yeah, call it $200. So call it $400. Yep.
Yep.
And sorry, guys, we know there's gonna be a lot of math and a lot of numbers, but this is the fun part of planning a Disney vacation, and is seeing if it really works for you.
So yeah, so if you're a grown up and you're a Disney adult, right?
There's two of you, yeah. What'd you come up with?
No. I'm just thinking in my head. You're getting there at 9 a.m. So for us, we're getting there at 9 a.m. We have no whiny, bratty children being like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. You literally go give Disney your luggage because they take your luggage for free. You have already a small backpack packed. You go hang out at the water park all day long. That's a full day.
Blizzard Beach and Typhoon Lagoon now. Yep.
It's a full day. And technically, it's a park.
We covered this in the last one.
They have characters
100%. It's a park. It has rides. It is water parks. It has those big wave pools. It is fun. It's heated. It's awesome. This is what I was trying to tell you the other day. Like, I might want to go just to go down to the wave park because for $500, I think it costs me more to live here. You know what I'm
So yeah, so if you're
did you do the math really quick? What would it be for just a family of two if they wanted to do it? The hotel would be the same. The hotel is regardless of how many people you have. It's still the $552. The food, call it $225.
Well, when you said $1,780, is that including the $552?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So $890
for two people.
For two people.
So wow, for two people for a 4-day vacation. With food, with a park day, with a water park, $800, $882.
No, $890. So let's
$900. That's awesome. Let's leave our kids and go tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah. See, when it's put into that, I priced out a vacation for you, me, and just our daughter, and abandoning our son. I think it was no joke, $700. Yeah, $700. Yeah. Yeah, you're speechless. Yeah. When you
the flights suck though.
Well, this is flights are flights. They're $700 for us. That's $700. The flights are
eight. You said $840.
Okay. Well, yes, $840. Yes, and I could fool around. I just chose a random day. I didn't even go to see what the cheapest flights were. I just didn't want to go in the middle of the week. I basically chose a random flight at a random time. And that was it, close to a weekend. Okay. I could have done it the other way around and done like maybe Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to see what that works out to. Could be a little bit more, could be a little bit less.
So the hotel is $552. That is a constant.
That is a constant.
$552. Yep. Yeah. So So if you're just two people, so like you said, $552. So $190 times 2 is $380 plus. I just want to make sure that I feel like you're lying to people. So $380 plus $552 is $930. No, see? I knew it was wrong.
What's wrong?
I knew it was wrong.
What's wrong?
Never mind. Yeah.
Was your math wrong?
My math.
Okay, your math is wrong, not mine.
Sorry, let me back up. My math is wrong.
Let's clarify that.
So the hotel is $552.
Yep.
Park tickets would be $380. So that's $932. What happened was I didn't include the food.
Okay.
So am I taking $450 or am I taking...
No, I think you are including the food. I think your math is wrong. If it's $552, oh yeah, and then add on your park tickets, roughly, I don't know, I'll call it $300. So that's 4 or 5, 6, 7, and then add in $200 for food, 8, 9. So $950.
No, 932 plus 225.
No, you're wrong. You're overcharging yourself.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Nope.
Sorry, this is wicked fun. Take
Yep,
5.
just keep going to the next
Anyway,
area.
yeah, we can figure that out after.
Yeah, so he says his original math for a family of 4. We're just going to go back.
My math is
his original math is $1,780 for a family of 4 to stay at a hotel, $450 worth of food, and go to Magic Kingdom for 1 day.
correct.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're going to get into packages.
Ooh, those are my favorite.
So the way that Disney works is, and these were all a la carte. So
What do you mean?
a la carte meaning in order for it to technically be considered a package, you have to book more than 1 day of a park.
Yes, you do. You're not allowed. 1 day of park isn't considered a package.
Right. So the way that I did this was, the previous 2 was hotel separately, park tickets separately.
Okay, so So this is all together bundled.
This is all together bundled.
But the constant was the $552.
Correct.
What is your math wrong?
No, I was looking at my next option because I have another option there. This is the same hotel situation.
So All-Star Sports.
All-Star Sports. This is with 2-day park ticket. So 2 days. I'm buying all my tickets ahead of time. So a family of 4 getting 8 tickets. The parks that I chose it doesn't really matter because they work out to all be the same price. I think I chose like water park.
Yep.
Magic Kingdom for Friday, Epcot, and then Disney Springs.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
This package, because this is technically now considered a package.
Because you have 2 days of parks.
And a water park. $1,955.
Is that including food?
No. But hear me out on this one, because this is when it's going to get interesting. Food, based on my math, $450, comes to $2,405.
Okay.
Now that this is a package, you have an option for quick service.
Are you sure?
Yep. Hear me out. I did it.
Okay.
I did it. So for the quick service, and I have notes, I have photos of like what it includes and everything else, and I could probably pull those up. Let me see if I can pull those up. So now this is including meals for all your days, including arrival. So you get meals at water parks, you get meals everywhere. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, your departure day. If you wanted to go with the quick service package, $2,560 out the door, everything.
So for those who know nothing about Disney dining offers multiple levels of packages. So there's a quick service meal package, and then there is what is the other one called?
Deluxe.
And there's a deluxe. The quick service gives you, are you pulling it up?
Yeah, I got it right here. Basically you can get quick service restaurants, select merchandise locations. You can get ice cream. You can get single service coffees. You can get your cup of water.
That's right.
Yep. You get basically your entree, your non-alcoholic beverage, and things like that at a quick service meal. And then you can get a combo meal for kids.
Shit, get out of my room.
So $2,560 out the door for quick service.
Yep.
So for those of you who don't know anything about Disney dining or looking into it, Disney offers 2 plans for dining. One is a quick service and the other is deluxe, you said?
Deluxe dining package.
A deluxe dining package. So this is a quick service plan. So that means you get 2 quick service meals per night of stay per person.
Yep.
You get 1 snack per night.
Yep.
And 1 resort refillable mug.
Correct.
Side note, our mug used to be like $15.99. It is now $22.99.
Yep.
So the mug alone for a family of 4 is $80 right out the gate.
Plus tax almost $100.
Plus tax. So quick service meals to me are always the way to go because that's what we do is quick service.
Yep.
And then you don't have to worry about the whole getting a child or getting an adult meal or whatever. You get one quick service for lunch, one quick service for dinner.
Yep.
Okay. $2,560, huh?
Yep. Next option.
Yep.
Deluxe dining package.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this one.
Same stipulation, same travel day, same 2 parks, next day shopping at Disney Springs, $2,927.
Okay, so
now
now
we're
you're
starting,
pushing the
now we're
3
starting to get up there. Yeah, we're starting to get up to almost $1,000 a day. But $1,000 a day including park, food, and fun.
And a deluxe dining plan
Oh, you
is,
can get all the goodies.
oh my God, deluxe is nuts.
Welcome to the goodie room.
Welcome to the goodie room. So a deluxe dining plan. Oh, I just opened deluxe dining. Look at the page it opens. Oh,
Is that a Disney page?
yes.
Wow, that's new. I've never seen that page before.
Welcome to deluxe. Oh, for arrivals in 2008.
Okay, I was going to say, I've never seen that page. Where did you find that? Is that an HTML? Like, what is
No
that?
idea what
Is that
this
a Linux operating system?
Oh my God.
You just went back in time almost 20 years.
Yeah, I wanted to just. So the difference between a quick service and a deluxe is you get one sit-down meal a day.
Correct. But
That's all I was
but the
getting at.
big benefit to that is you can use it towards character dining. I have it right here.
Oh, you do?
So the deluxe dining package includes 1 table service meal.
Yep. and
Table
that's
service.
anywhere.
Could be breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Yep.
Okay. If you want to do a character breakfast at Chef Mickey's, it qualifies. You're also 1 quick service meal,
So there's lunch.
1 snack or non-alcoholic drink, 1 refillable mug per guest,
Mm-hmm.
plus redemption meal, special dining excludes. Well, this says excludes character dining. It does not. Well, I guess oh, I'm sorry, includes character dining. I was reading. Yeah, I need to put my glasses on. But here's the thing. I think with a table service, I think you are allowed an alcoholic drink. I'm pretty sure you are. I think it does. Plus redemption meals. 1 resort refillable mug. Redeem 1 snack or non-alcoholic drink. Well, that's your snack. So that's not. I think with your sit-down meal, I'm pretty sure you are allowed 1 alcoholic drink because over at Disney Springs.
Time out though. This does not apply to Disney Springs.
I think it does. I think you can do table meals at certain restaurants
If they are
in Disney Springs.
If they are
they're
on
Disney-
the app
Yes.
to book,
Yes.
then
There's a list.
there's a
correct.
list.
I didn't
but
pull up the list because
yes.
I was just like, this is shits and giggles here. You know,
I
it's
just
like,
wanted you to be clear of that because so just when you know, Disney Springs also has a lot of restaurants that. Oh, that's going to be my hack at the end of the one.
Yeah,
So go. I
yeah.
just had a brain thought.
So now we're gonna start to break
That's
down.
a little more expensive.
Right. The deluxe is definitely more expensive. Right. For 4 days, because now you're almost at like $750 a day.
Yeah.
You're kind of getting up there as far as like your value per day and your value per guest.
I also want to say that you just booked a crazy amount of food
Yeah.
experiences
Yeah.
because now if you're doing a table, there's a huge chance you're going to do a character breakfast.
Yeah.
So the day that you go to Disney Springs, you could do a character breakfast
Oh, yeah.
in the morning and then just go to Disney Springs and then just eat crappy airport food because you're not eating dinner. You got to be to the airport for 4 o'clock.
For 4 o'clock. Yeah. So I mean, basically, not 8 to 4 days, still a full day.
But my point is you could still use your character dining on the day that you're leaving.
Yeah, you could.
My point in this is $3,000. We have had Disney vacations where we've spent that in 2 days.
2 days. Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah.
And that is without a water park.
Yep.
And without the dining plan.
Yeah, you can definitely see some savings working in here. I think one of the biggest ones is the hotel is a little bit cheaper.
Yes, that's what.
$162. You wait till you see that. Okay, so I want to finish up with this one.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right.
Yep.
So if let's say hypothetically, if you're a little bit more bougie like Nikki and you don't want to stay at Pop Century or
I'm sorry, Pop Century.
I'm sorry, not Pop Century. If you didn't want to stay at like the All Stars and you wanted to go a little bit nicer, let's say you wanted to go to the Caribbean, this package without the food and with everything else, but including my food that I've built in, the $450. Oh, let me clear this up first. If you didn't want to go with the deluxe dining package and you just wanted to do my $450 food, I totaled it. It was $2,405.
Yep.
The difference between going to the quick service dining is an extra $150.
Which is worth it.
It's worth it. It's actually worth it. I see the savings here for 4 days to get all of your quick service meals.
You're spending that when you get your mugs when you get to the park.
Correct. And that's my point. There's your $150.
Right
get
there.
It in your mugs. Correct. So this is what's called Disney math. You round up $100 at a time.
Always.
Right?
Yep. That's actually a very good deal.
So now going back to the Caribbean, if you wanted to go a little bit more bougie in your hotel, and this would benefit you on your probably your water park day, or I'm sorry, your last day, your Disney Springs day.
You would just do a pool day.
You do a pool day on your Disney Springs day in the morning. The pool is way nicer at the Caribbean than it is at any of the All-Stars. It has an awesome water slide.
Yeah.
It's fun. It smells good in the lobby. $2,385, including food, but $450 in food.
So that is actually 100. Wait a minute. How much? You said that to stay at.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
That is not including my $450
Yeah,
in food.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I just looked down at my notes again. I was like, wait, that is a really good deal. I'm gonna book that tomorrow.
So 2,700.
Yeah. To stay at a little bit of a nicer hotel, which, if you take the price $2,400 versus $2,700, it's basically you're paying the $300 difference for your room.
So what I'm gonna say to this scenario is, I wouldn't pick the bougie this experience because you're not there.
Yep.
You're not there because you chose to go to a water park, then you're going to Magic Kingdom, then you're going to Epcot, then you're going to Disney Springs.
Yeah.
I would not choose the bougier hotel. Where I would choose the bougier hotel was in scenario 1, where you got there. And granted, I understand what you were saying, that you could just go and stay at a hotel for $552.
Yeah.
But that is where I would be bougie because we are spending our entire time at the hotel.
I don't think I priced.
No, that's fine. You don't.
Yeah, I didn't price up 3 days of just staying at the Caribbean, but if I want to say off the top of my head, I want to say it was roughly $260 a night.
Okay.
So if we round up to 3, call it $900. But I was thinking in myself, and you'd still get the water park. So you'd still get 4 days in a hotel, in a nice hotel, and a water park for less than $1,000.
Well, that's my point.
Yeah.
Is I wouldn't. I understand picking the nicer hotel sometimes, but this $2,750 to go to the Caribbean for a quick vacation would not be my advisable. It's not something I would like. If you and I were talking to people about Disney and be like, oh, what would you do? That one would instantly be a negative.
Right.
I'd be like, no way. You can actually.
I'm sorry, for which one?
The one you just said.
The deluxe or the Caribbean one?
No, just to go to the Caribbean.
The Caribbean one.
And that's only
for
because
$23.85, and then you have to add food on top of that. That one is pricey.
To me, that's not worth it. You are going to a water park and so you would be in order for that price to be worth it, you'd have to not go to the water park and spend a whole day at the hotel. And why are you going to give up your free water park?
I want you to hold on for this next one.
Okay, I'm excited now. Go.
This is where this is. So option 4.
Yep.
Disney is presently running a
the
3-day park ticket. There's
interject.
Yep, there's a stipulation though.
Can't go to Magic Kingdom.
Not go to Magic Kingdom.
I looked at that ticket price the other day.
Right. So so the way this breaks down, and I did the math per day, it breaks down to $119 per day per park ticket, right?
Okay.
That is a huge savings on one end because, like we talked about earlier, Magic Kingdom is $180, but you can go to Animal Kingdom for as little as I think $109. So this kind of like the bell curve kind of meets in the middle, but still gives you a huge savings. But yet your kids aren't going to Magic Kingdom.
Nope.
So there's a trade-off. Not going to Magic Kingdom, right? Hear me out on this one.
Yep.
4 days, same stipulation, saying going back to, we're out of the Caribbean again. We've taken that one off the table.
Yep.
We're back at All-Star Sports.
For $552.
Yep, for $552. Our travel day is our first day with our water park. Our next date is Epcot. So Friday is Epcot. You basically roll in a little bit later because Epcot doesn't, or whatever open or close is. Epcot, I think, closes at 10, right? Next day is Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
Hollywood Studios closes at 9:30. That's when Phantasmic happens.
Yep.
So you're not gonna have a super late day. The only caveat would have been if Magic Kingdom was involved, because Magic Kingdom can sometimes be open till 11, but you're still getting home early for your final day at Animal Kingdom because it's an early park day. You can zip through the whole entire park
In 2 hours.
in 2 hours. By lunch, be eating at the Rainforest Cafe and be to the airport for 4 o'clock. Hotel is $552. Park ticket package for all of us, a family of 4, was $1,456. Our food for $450 a day, $2,458 for 3 days of park and a water park. This is if you want to go balls to the wall 4 days in a row. If this is going to be like you're going to like slam and bang like as much as you possibly can within 4 days for $2,400.
Okay.
How's that one sound?
That's crazy.
That's all you got? That's crazy?
That's crazy.
Okay. Well then, hey folks, thanks for stopping by.
That's all I got. That's a lot. That's a lot for $2,450. That is, yes. I'm trying to process and what I want to say.
Yeah.
I'm trying to process like my vacation in my brain and still give positive Disney advice.
Here's the thing about this. I wouldn't necessarily call this a vacation. Let me clarify. When that guy summed it up, he summed up one day. You wouldn't call that a vacation, would you?
No, that's like us going to Six Flags.
Yeah, I'd call that a Saturday.
Yeah.
So I felt like he was being dishonest with his like summing up a Saturday. I wanted to sum up a holiday weekend, a Memorial Day weekend, a 4-day weekend, something where you skip out of work an extra day or whatever, and that's how I wanted to present this. But 4 days, that's still a good vacation. All in all, out the door, food included, $2,400.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Or as little as $552.
Yeah. I think the $552 is unrealistic. I value where you were coming from with it.
Is it unrealistic though? Because if you were presented the option of like, hey, for $552, okay, I could argue that if we were here for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday during a long weekend, we would spend that buying steaks and barbecuing or going out to cookouts and stuff like that. But I'd be like, hey, what if we could spend it down in Florida in the sunshine?
I know.
Buy a pool with a water park included, have some fun for $552. That is a vacation. People go to the beach for the same price. You know what I'm saying?
And I think if you're comparing apples to apples, that guy spent $1,400 on one day. For $1,000 more, you just spent 3 days at a park, 1 day at a water park, and
Bingo.
at a hotel.
Bingo. And you're getting a nice hotel the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, none of the hotels are bad.
Right. There's different levels of a hotel. But it's like, if you love Disney the way we do, like we're Disney merch and everything else, like if you want to walk in the hotel and get the smell of Disney and like get the essence of Disney, all of the hotels are great. You're getting, it's not a Motel 6. You know what I mean? But I mean, I think there's something here for everybody. And I think, so I did some miscellaneous math too. Like, so people would be like, well, Shawn, like you have that whole airport thing. For us, that would be how we travel. So that is an additional cost. It doesn't apply to everybody. But for us, we would also have to factor in, well, how do we get to the airport? We choose Lyft. I'm telling you. Disney used to have their own transportation. If you've never used Lyft, it is the easiest thing in the world. It's all done through your phone. You get picked up. You can already pre-assign Lyft, have them come and get you. $50 one way, $50 the other way.
Yeah.
We go a little bit larger because we're a larger family and we have more room. If you wanted to go a little bit larger, it'd be $60, $70 round trip.
From the hotel?
From the hotel to the airport.
Yeah.
I also did extra like toys and stuff like that, $50 a day.
Yeah.
So I always give us that buffer. So when I said $150 in food, realistically, we're bringing $200. So the way I like to look at the kitty, the pot, is it's $200 a day. So if the kids only eat 2 meals a day and I'm like, I'm not really hungry today, maybe I'm not, whatever, I'm like holding on, that's another $100 I bring towards the next day. So instead of like having 200 next day, now I have $300 next day. And that's generally how Nikki and I have kind of always played with our money a little bit. Like, if I want to do that signature dining, well, I hold off a little bit. So now instead of $200, I now have $300. And that is a signature. That is a Tony and Penny's or something like that, or maybe something a little bit more nice than a quick service hot dog over at the Cosmic Rays. You know what I mean?
The first time Shawn and I ever went, because this was like pre everything on your phone. And granted, you booked your lightning lanes and stuff on your phone or whatever, what it used to be, FastPass.
Yeah.
We used to bring bags of cash.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Individual
We
envelopes
used to
with
take,
money.
we go to the bank like it was, because we're from the 1900s. So we used to go to that thing called the bank and we would take out all of our cash.
It's like the post office.
And we would count it up and we look like drug dealers because we'd have all the money right
Individual
on the
bags.
bed and we'd have individual bags and
Marked
mark
with the
them
date.
Monday, Tuesday, and that was our money.
But that's the way you sometimes have to do it. That's I would say not careless. I'd
But
say that's responsible.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
is as much as I'm making fun of us, we never went over budget.
Never.
That was our money. That's what we had. I mean, I may have spent a couple extra dollars here and there on like a toy or something.
Always bring it back a couple credit cards. Always.
Never like, oh my God, we went like my parents do, who use their band for everything.
Yeah.
That is the worst. Do not do that. Unless you are uber rich and you don't care, do not use your magic band like it's free money. You are going to spend an insane amount of money.
Yep.
So be like us from the 1900s and put your money in bags.
Yeah, I think it's smart. One thing I didn't talk about, and I probably should talked about, I ran out of time, and I really wanted to. No, we're great on time.
Okay.
Don't worry about us. I ran out of time when I was doing my notes. I brought this up as a hack a couple episodes ago about getting gift cards ahead of time.
Yes.
So every one of these is over $500. Target and Costco or Sam's Club or local big vendors sometimes have sales on cards.
Yes.
Where you can get 20% off. 20% off of $500 is that $100?
Yeah.
So guess what? If you manage to get one of those deals that come in ahead of time, and you probably should look into that. I think they do it in Target all the time.
Yeah.
You saved $100.
Yeah.
So now deduct $100 off of all these, because if I book that 4-day hotel for $552, I pay with that gift card, that $500 gift card that I only spent $400 for.
Yep.
So now my whole trip, if I book those park tickets, I also use that gift card. You can play with the money, or you can be reckless with the money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So there are ways. And if I'm sitting here looking at my spreadsheet, honestly, option number 2.
Oh my God, I started.
Did you circle it?
I started. It was my favorite.
It is, right?
It's my favorite. So option 2 is you're staying at a
All-Star.
All-Star hotel.
Yep.
We go to the water park. You go to Magic Kingdom. Then you have a pool day, and then you go
Disney Springs.
Wait.
Well, so you flip-flopped them? I mean, you could do them either way. You could. I put.
No. I wrote it wrong. Disney Springs and then a pool day. That I wrote it wrong.
Oh, so you do. Oh, so see, there's ways you can do it. Water park your travel day. Magic Kingdom on Friday.
And Disney Springs.
And
then your pool day.
And then a pool day on Sunday.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
Done.
I put it. Water park, pool day, Magic Kingdom, Disney Springs. You can do it however you want.
Mm-hmm.
You can flip flop the days, but with food included, $1,780.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
I'd like to add. Oh, you can't add the dining package onto that.
Correct. Again, you can't, because you need to have minimum 2 days of park tickets for technically to be considered a package. This was a la carte.
That to me is a bunch of garbage, actually.
It would still cost you a little bit more.
Yeah.
It would have.
$1,780. That to me is. Yeah, I starred this one.
Great, it's a good deal.
Yeah.
I mean, number 3 is also a good deal. Like going back to that one, I think
That one I like.
it jumps up basically 1780 to 1955, but then you have to add the food into it. It comes 2400.
Actually, I like doing the quick service with that one, so 25.60 because we
Yeah.
always buy
So
mugs.
it's roughly $700 more.
Yeah.
But it gets you a whole nother day of park ticket and your food.
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. So I presented some options there for you. So is that what we're doing? We're booking this?
Yeah, I wish. But yeah, I mean, and I think it's just nice to see that as much as
That guy's full of shit.
I think so. The problem is Disney does price gouge. Okay, let's call a spade, and people have been upset for a very long time because they were taking a lot of things away. So they took mirrors away, they take free magic bands away, they took, and their prices just kept going up. So because in full transparency, as great as these prices sound, there is things that are going to pop up into your day that you didn't account for. You're gonna want to go because you didn't include lightning lanes in here.
I did not. And here's the reason why I didn't. Because I figured this is there's two ways of looking at this. And I like lightning lane because I like efficiency. I like knowing that I'm going to get on. I've always been on the fence about lightning lanes. I know you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck and you're going on ride after ride after ride. But the thing I found about lightning lanes, they drag you all over the park. If you go back to my great day, like what I do in Magic Kingdom, I want to stay in an area. I would love to do an experiment one day where it would be lightning lanes one day and then mirror it the next day or however with just not getting lightning lanes and just staying in the area. And maybe your wait times are 10 minutes longer, but you get on the same amount of rides. So I figured not doing lightning lanes. I figured gambling and not doing it.
Well,
because you also in Magic Kingdom is a longer day. It's usually open till 11 o'clock at night. So you're there for 14 hours, you know?
Yeah. No, agreed. My point is again, I think that if you're planning a trip, whether it be a quick trip, whether it be like your all-time most one time and only Disney trip ever.
Let me be clear. This is not your one. This is not again.
This is for people who have been to Disney and like are just going for a quick.
Or you have 4 days off. This is not your. If you only get one vacation a year, this is not your one vacation a year. Okay, this is your. Hey, I came up with a great idea. We don't get away all too often. Let's just do this as a little bit of a getaway because let's be honest here. I mean, this is less money than a week at a beach somewhere or, maybe a week camping out at like Yosemite. This is 4 days. It's still a good enough. It's still technically you'd call it a vacation, but I wouldn't call it a full vacation. You know what I mean? It's not a 7 or 9 day, like Saturday to Saturday.
No, but I think it's important to point out too that you found a way to do it, that there are ways to do it.
Many ways.
So it's not $1,400 for one day.
Yep. I listen to a podcast and the host of the podcast always talks about pivoting. She's always like, be ready to pivot. Things don't go your way, kind of pivot, go this way, that way. I think these plans can show you that it's not just a set like, beach vacation, like 8 a.m. We're going to go to the beach. We're going to sit there all day. We're going to have lunch. Then we're going to get up and do this. This is about having multiple options, multiple scenarios, and always pivoting. Like kind of what you did. I don't want to go to Magic Kingdom this day. I could flip-flop it and do my water park or my hotel. You can change and have constant ability to change.
Nice.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So, I mean, I think if you break it down, like, we have the Red Sox, Boston Red Sox. I think I could say that without getting in trouble. Like, I think sometimes they might frown upon you saying their names, but we have the Boston Red Sox. Okay, it's a small field. Tickets for the Boston Red Sox.
Go to Fenway.
To go to Fenway Park where they play. It's a smaller park. I think it only has a capacity of 37,000. A ticket to get through the door to be in the nosebleeds is $200. Okay. $200 plus food. Oh my God, the food there is so expensive. So a family of 4, $200, 2, 4, 6, $800 plus food. you're easily $200. So you're $1,000.
And that's just a day.
And that's 4 hours. So if I were to be like, hey, I got a plan for $700 more, how about 4 days in Disney?
I hear what you're saying, but it's not just like, and granted, we have points and stuff. And granted, even if you drove.
I'm excluding the travel time because, hey, we could have more points. I didn't even go on to my American Airlines to look at how many points I have there. We technically could fly for free. I mean, that's how it, again, Disney math, you kind of round up or round down accordingly, like however you're feeling, but
I think the important thing is just look at your pot. This is a good way of showing your pot of money. So if you have, let's say you have $3,000.
I was going to say $2,500.
If you have $2,500 for your pot of money to do on just park stuff, not hotel stuff, not flights and stuff like that, just your park stuff, you just gave 1, 2, 3 options. And actually, 3 options for $2,500.
Yeah. I also gave the option of just going to the hotel in the water park.
Well, that was part 3.
Yeah. I mean, but that one alone is like, that one's huge. I see, we have Great Wolf Lodge up here, the water park.
Yeah.
That place is more money than Disney.
It is.
We've priced it out before.
And I think why we haven't been.
Oh my God, I think for a weekend, I think it's $2,500.
Yeah.
So if I were to be like,
and you get a Band-Aid in the face, you're guaranteed.
Oh, you're disgusting. Like you're getting dysentery in your mouth.
Yep.
Right? Right? Okay. But to be able to go for 4 days at Disney and get the Disney feels and the Disney and all of it, the smells in a water park for $552.
And you're probably guaranteed character sightings. I know.
Oh my gosh,
They come to the hotels now. So
my God.
guaranteed. So you're guaranteed character sightings at the water park. You're guaranteed character sightings at your hotel. You are getting the Disney vibe, getting the Disney feeling. You can, like we already said, ride the Skyliner, ride the monorail. You can choose if you want to, all of these, every single hotel has a quick service meal. So if you want to be bougie and you want to go, they don't have all quick service meals?
I don't know if the Grand Floridian does.
Well, no one goes there. It's for wicked rich.
Yeah, I would actually need to look into if they do or not.
All right. Do all
all deluxe
hotels have quick service? Okay, and I don't even remember what my quick hack was. Dang it, what were we talking about? All I wrote was hack.
You're so overwhelmed with numbers. But back to your point about your pot of goals. Like when we price out these vacations, like it's funny, she came up with 3,000. The whole time in my brain, I was like, I know I have to stay within this $1,400 guy. I knew I was tracking him and I knew I'd go, we're family, a larger family, I knew we'd go a little bit more because we're also sleeping there. If we were Florida residents, dude, we would have been, if we excluded the hotel and lived in Florida, we wouldn't have even come near his $1,400. His numbers were so inflated.
Yeah.
So inflated. And I think that's just what this proves, because even if I go back to that 3-park deal
is insane.
That 3-park deal is $1,456 for 3 parks for 4 people.
Yeah, but you have to stay at a hotel.
You do not have to stay at a hotel. That is not a stipulation in that deal. No, you just have to have 3 park tickets. That excludes hotels. Oh. You do not. No, that is one of the deals of the summer, the Cool Kids summer packages. Yes, there is the kids under a certain age are $99 tickets and like all these deals. So it's like I wanted to stay within that guy's kind of radar, but at the same time know like, okay, well, I have $2,500 to spend. Yeah. Let's keep it below $3,000.
Okay.
So, and I think I only went over. Did I go over it all?
You went to 3,000 only with a deluxe dining plan, and you're not.
No, I didn't. $2,927.
Oh, I rounded to 3,000.
See, you upscaled the Disney math. I would have rounded it down to 2,900. Yep. So there it is. I just.
Good job.
Yeah. I love doing this. I was so happy when I did this. I was like pricing it out, all my little options and all my little notes, and you're presenting your options, and like it's just. It's fun when you see this, and like I was saying about the Red Sox, like when you're thinking of things to do, and you're like, oh, that's just one day, that's 5 hours.
$650 for 2 people to go see Nate Bargatze.
I love Nate Bargatze. He was worth it, wasn't he?
It was worth it. But my
Right.
point is
Yeah.
everything. It was like when we talked about that guy.
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
That would be one ticket.
One
to go see-
ticket.
not even.
Not even.
It'd be a nosebleed seat at Taylor Swift.
It was like watching that guy complain about his dinner for $230.
Yeah.
We go to
That's
a
all the time.
local
Yeah.
sushi restaurant and eat hibachi
Yeah.
and get sushi too, and it comes out with tips to
Same.
$210.
Yeah, same. Yeah. Yeah. He's nuts. Yeah, the guy's nuts. Yeah. It can be done. I think it, and like what we said earlier, if you're less people, then it's way less,
Oh my God.
If you're more people, the hotel doesn't change. The hotel is always the same price.
yeah.
Okay. The only variable
Is your park ticket.
The only variable is going to be the park ticket.
And your food, technically.
In your food, yeah. But I think I was being generous but stingy at the same time. So
Nice.
yeah, what'd you think?
I think it's great. I think it was very eye-opening.
Yep.
I think that if you want to go to Disney as a quick trip, I think this is a really good time to do it with all the deals that they have. When I was playing on their site, they have so many deals right now, so many. And if you had the extra money and you wanted to stay longer, hotels, if you stay past 5 days, are like 30% off.
Yeah. Yeah.
The problem is you can't stack savings.
Correct.
So
it's something
you have
are
to-
excluded.
You
right,
have to
right.
pick like what you want your savings. So
Correct.
like you couldn't do 30% off the tickets, and although could you do
The hotel was not a savings. The hotel was not discounted
was-
at all. Yeah. So when I built that package, that was with choosing the hotel and adding on the park tickets and the dining plan all within one package. And that was the savings that they gave me. Yeah. So it's just, yeah, I think, there's a lot of options. And I think that's the fun thing about working. If you work with a travel agent, work with a travel agent. Like I'm not plugging any travel agent. Okay. I don't want to do that. But know this about Disney vacations. Travel agents do not charge extra for a Disney vacation. They are actually reimbursed by Disney.
Yes.
So if you are looking for some advice or significant savings, it could be in your best interest
Yep.
if this is your first or second time to we've utilized a travel agent in the past, okay? To go to Disney.
We did?
Oh yeah, when we had adjoining rooms, your mother and I and
Oh.
the travel agent actually connected our savings. She was
that's
able to get
right.
us a savings of 30% off for both of our reservations.
That's right.
Yep. We just did it because we wanted to make sure we had adjoining rooms. It was our second or third or fourth time going.
This
and
was prior to you and I being able to play on the app.
and figure it out. And now the app is so user friendly. It's like, oh my gosh, like I do this for fun.
Yeah.
This is for fun now, but if you feel comfortable using a travel agent, use a travel agent. They're going to get you the same savings, same exact discounts. And the benefit to them is they look every day. And if there's a new discount that pops
They'll
up,
call you and
they'll
tell you.
call you and be like, hey, I saved you some more money.
Yeah.
Disney will not call you and be like, hey, Mr. such and such, good news, we just saved you money. No,
Yeah, no.
But your travel agent will. So I guess that would actually be my hack today. Like if you were thinking about like a little 4-day or 5-day getaway or 2-day getaway, you still use a travel agent.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. What'd you think? Let's book it.
I wish I could. I wish I could.
Well, guess what? We can.
We can't.
We
We still have sports up in these parts.
Sports can come second.
Sports can come second.
Yes.
Well, nice work.
Yes, I did good. I love it.
I know you do.
So next week,
I'm mad that I don't remember what my hack was.
well, I just gave a hack. Use a travel agent.
Use a travel agent.
Next week we will be back to news.
Yeah, Disney Buzz.
Yeah, Disney Buzz. There's a lot going on this week, so we'll have stuff to talk about.
Good. I'm glad.
So,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
The one thing I would want to plug, and I don't think I've ever said this before,
What?
is follow our podcast. If
Oh,
you
yes,
found this
please.
randomly, and like, review, do all of that stuff. Like if you listen to this, if this is your first time listening, hit the little plus button. You don't need to be notified. We do this once a week, but if you are new, follow. Follow on
Please.
Yes.
We've never done that.
We've never plugged
Plug our own stuff.
podcast.
We suck.
I get DMs and it's like, hey, like that one. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks. Like, maybe I should tell you to listen to all of them.
Yeah, please listen. Please
Again,
like.
We just do this for us.
We do, because we are obsessed with Disney, and
Yeah, I forget that we're even doing this for other people. We're doing this for us.
we are doing this for us.
Yes.
And actually to spread the love for Disney.
And follow all of our social media, podcast, or Instagram, TikTok. Still don't know how to use TikTok.
Yeah.
And YouTube.
Because we're from the 1900s.
Yes. So, anything else?
That's it. That's all we got.
All right. Until next week, Nikki, stay classy, Disney.
And thanks for stopping by.